The day I discovered why Grandma never drove. My grandma never drove, and I always assumed she simply couldn't. No one ever talked about it. When I was about 7 or 8, I desperately wanted someone to take me to the store for candy. We were visiting my aunt and uncle, and Grandma lived with them. They had my favorite honey at the local store, which I couldn't find back home, but no one would take me. Frustrated, I finally said, "I'll just ask Grandma." My cousin immediately responded, "Grandma can't drive." Grandma, who had overheard, shot back, "Oh, you bet your sweet ass I can drive. They just don't let me." She was clearly fired up, but no one said anything more. Eventually, my aunt gave in and took me to the store, and I forgot about it. Years later, after I got my license, I asked my mom why Grandma never drove. That's when I learned the truth. During Prohibition, Grandma was a bootlegger. She was so successful at running alcohol for moonshiners that when the operation was finally busted, the authorities suspended her license indefinitely, even though they never actually caught her. Later in life, she was given the chance to petition to have it reinstated, but it required an admission of guilt. Her response? They can go to hell. Turns out, my sweet old grandma had a wilder past than any of us ever knew.